tropical satellite. This is going to launch us into our weather chat of the day, because I know you're probably tired of us talking about heat, and we too are tired about heat. So let's talk about something a little more exciting here in our weather chat. Let's start in the Atlantic. Tropical Storm Cindy last week didn't do much, right? It was way up there in the central Atlantic. It weakened, no longer a tropical system, but the remnants of that still expected to become at least something worth watching, with a 30% chance of further development, but I don't think it's going to have much success.
Yeah, and partly due to these thunderstorms that are moving off of the northeast, it's actually going to keep it further out towards the east, and it's going to kind of get sheared apart. And overall, though, we've seen a lot of activity develop in this area earlier than normal, and it's been off to a pretty hot start out in the Atlantic. Right,
yeah, that Cindy was the last named storm. That was our third named storm of the season. The Pacific is a little slower, but only up until recently can we say that, because you'll notice we now have two different disturbances, both with a very high potential of becoming named storms here. The first off the coast of Central America with an 80% chance of further development, and this system that's just off the coast of South Mexico here with a 90% chance of further development. So both at this point expected to become named storms, but we are running behind schedule, if you will, when it comes to the average based on that 1991 to 2022, or 2020, I should say, all the seasons in between. We typically have about two named storms already, one of those even intensifying into a hurricane by June 27th. So the fact that we haven't seen a single named storm in the Pacific, a little weird.
Yeah, behind schedule out in the Pacific, but well ahead of schedule out in the Atlantic at this time of the year. For the month of June, we typically only have one named storm. We've had multiple, and you know, the hurricane season out in the Pacific actually technically starts about a half a month earlier in the middle of May. And we typically have, as Kristen mentioned, two named storms, one of which is a hurricane, and things have been kind of flipped and reversed. It's just been so chaotic across the globe this year. And is partly to do with, that is, for the Atlantic, the well above normal ocean temperatures that we're seeing out there. And we really haven't been seeing that much wind shear or even that much Saharan dust, but actually just starting to see some latest images of some Saharan dust actually finally coming off of the coast of Africa. So we'll see how that changes over the next few weeks.
Right, but I think really what's making headlines now is the fact that we haven't seen a storm in the Pacific when it comes to a named storm. By last year at this time, we had three already. Agatha, which was a hurricane, Blas, which too became a hurricane, and Celia. So this year has been the latest start since 2019. Now we know, especially looking backwards over the past 4 or 5 years, the first month doesn't tell us anything about how the rest of the season will go. So we still are on alert here for a more active Pacific hurricane season, but this is the fourth latest start in the 21st century.
Yeah, and you know, June's only 1 month where it's typically still relatively quiet. It takes up only about 10% of the annual tropical activity through the month of June. So it'll be interesting to see how things change through the next few weeks. We're already starting to see the Pacific, and just in the past few days starting to heat up. Luckily, that is moving out towards the west. But we're hoping, especially as we get towards the later months, that maybe some of those storms out in the Pacific could come towards Mexico and at least influence our weather and maybe increase our rain chances, especially during those later part of the summer months and into fall.
Yeah, wouldn't happen with that heat dome sitting on top of us today, though. Just briefly looking at a checklist of our Atlantic hurricane names. We've seen Arlene, we've seen Brett, we've seen Cindy. The next would be Dawn in the Pacific. If we were and are likely to see our first named storm this week, it would be Adrian. If you'd like to read more about it, Rich Siegel wrote a blog. You can find it on our website, KXAN.com.